Hi, I'm Carlotta Mast, the SVP of Content and the market leader for New Hope Network. I'm also the former board president of Naturally Boulder and chair of the steering committee leading the growing Naturally Network. I've had the privilege of working in and serving the natural and organic products industry for the last 12 years, primarily as a champion for our community's efforts to build a more regenerative, nourishing, and equitable food and CPG system. I'm coming to you from my home in Boulder, Colorado, where I'm now working in the midst of this COVID-19 situation, and I imagine many of you are watching this from your homes as well. And I'm going to be reading some information during this message, so bear with me. I want to make sure that I get everything correct, and I have a lot to share with you, so we'll be reading some notes. So thank you for bearing with me. As a member of the New Hope leadership team that has been navigating the impact of COVID-19 on our community and the now canceled Expo West 2020 event, I have spent the last several weeks communicating with many in our community. In these conversations, I've heard the mix of frustration, sadness, fear, and also kindness, fortitude, and hope many of you are experiencing. Some of these feelings have been directed at New Hope in response to the Expo West cancellation, and some are a reflection of the unprecedented and unsettling times we all find ourselves in. The New Hope team understands these feelings because we are experiencing them as well. The disruption to Expo West was detrimental to everyone, including us. By making the decision to suspend Expo West voluntarily, and without being asked to do so by local, state, or federal edict or other force majeure circumstances, our insurance provisions were not triggered, and significant costs and liabilities were incurred by New Hope. Like many of you, we also feel the loss of not being able to convene our community, showcase the best of what we have to offer as an industry, and move the community forward in our commitment to organic, climate action, sustainability, diversity and inclusion, and so much more. Given the intensifying COVID-19 situation, as well as our desire to not conflict with other previously scheduled industry events, New Hope's leadership has decided to not reschedule Expo West in 2020, but rather focus our efforts on Expo East in September and making it the best new product innovation and community event it can be at a time when the industry is likely to need it most. We are excited about our new location in Philadelphia and the ideas we have for showcasing the industry's emerging brands, new products, and sustainability efforts in unique ways. While we hope that many of our Expo West exhibitors and attendees will join us at Expo East, we understand that this will not work for everyone. I'm going to turn it over to my colleague, Elliot Howell now, who will explain how we are working with each of our Expo West 2020 exhibitors on full credits and how we are handling Expo West attendee badge refunds. Then I will close this message with information on our $5 million industry fund and the other ways New Hope is working to support the community.
Thanks so much, Carlotta, and thank you everyone for taking the time to join us today. My name is Elliot Howell. I head the sales efforts here at New Hope Network. Like Carlotta, I'm going to apologize because I do need to read some notes directly just to ensure that I convey all the most accurate information. I'm also going to apologize in advance in case you hear a 5-year-old screaming in the background or my 9-month-old daughter screaming. I guess that's working from home these days. Since returning from Anaheim nearly 2 weeks ago, my sales team has been quite busy working with our thousands of exhibiting partners, answering a variety of questions related to the Expo West cancellation. Most of the questions have centered around what are we going to do with our exhibitor and sponsorship fees. The answer to that is going to vary based on each of our exhibiting partners' needs and objectives. In short, though, it's important for you all to know that we're going to be issuing a full credit for any exhibition or sponsorship fees. This credit can be applied towards Expo East 2020, Expo West 2021, or toward any of our media or data and insights solutions. Over the next week and a half, my sales team is going to be reaching out to all of our individual exhibiting partners that we have not yet connected with to begin understanding your needs and objectives to start to lay out a plan on how best to use this credit based on your current situation. Rather than creating a one-size-fits-all type opportunity, we really feel it is important to connect with you directly to understand what your specific situation is and best formulate a plan going forward. My sales team is a group who is committed, seasoned, and passionate, and they will lead you through this process. Now, if you're wondering about your Expo West badge, education pass, or anything that you registered to attend an Expo West official training or tour, we will be issuing a full refund for any of those passes purchased. We'll issue this refund against the credit card that you used to purchase the pass. Our goal is to begin refunding as soon as possible over the next couple weeks. We also know that many of you have questions pertaining to your Expo West hotel and other non-New Hope related vendor charges. Please rest assured that we're operating on the community's behalf, and we're working directly with our over 60 hotel partners and vendor partners to answer all of your questions. We will be updating the Expo West FAQ page found on expowest.com regularly. We also plan to do another recording to touch on this topic specifically. The New Hope team cares deeply about this community. I'm going to pass it back to Carlotta for her to conclude this message, to tell you some of the other ways that we're working to help this community during this difficult time. Thank you guys so much for listening. Carlotta, take it away.
Thank you, Elliot. New Hope has been part of the natural and organic industry for more than 40 years, and we know the Expo West cancellation and deepening COVID-19 situation are taking a significant toll on members of our community. Some are struggling to keep up with orders and keep stores open and shelves stocked, and some are wondering how they will make payroll. All of us are living with uncertainty and concerns about how to keep our employees and colleagues and families, friends, and communities safe. To help support those most impacted by the Expo West cancellation, our parent company Informa has established a $5 million fund that will be dispersed under the guidance of an independent advisory council made up of 20 industry leaders. The advisory council is working on this task now and is aiming to have its guidance delivered to the New Hope Network leadership team by the week of April 6th. As an events, media, and information services company, we are also creating ways to support the community via digital content and services. We are opening up all of the available promotional features within our Natural Products Expo Connect product directory to Expo West 2020 exhibitors, so that retailers, distributors, investors, and others can learn more about their products and companies via video and other directory features. This free directory already features about half of the products that were to be exhibited at Expo West 2020, and we encourage all brands to load their products and other content now so that others can find you. We are also working with our partner Sampler to enable select first-time Expo West 2020 exhibitors to send shelf-stable product samples to a group of VIP retailers. New Hope is covering the costs of this program, and brands will be responsible only for shipping charges to Sampler's distribution center. In addition, we have a slate of free educational webinars planned in March and April, and lots of digital content rolling out on newhope.com to deliver some of the Expo West education and programming the community missed, highlight new products and trends, and provide expert analysis and guidance to help the community navigate current circumstances and also find bright spots in a very challenging situation. You can find more details about all of the information we've shared today via the Expo West 2020 FAQ link found on expowest.com. You can also send questions to expowest@newhope.com. I hope everyone stays healthy and safe, and I thank you for being our clients, partners, and friends, and for trusting in us as we work with you to move forward from the Expo West cancellation and strengthen what is already a resilient and giving community.